Hi guys, thanks for joining me again on this journey of awareness, this journey of being a better version of ourselves, which is also a journey of loving ourselves more, learning to do that. Yeah, learning, yeah. And today we're going to talk about forgiveness and how forgiveness is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Forgiveness. Now, what's more important? To forgive someone or to have someone forgive us? Which is easier? Yeah, which is easier? The thing is, what do you feel when somebody forgives you? What do you feel? Yeah, of course, one of the first things that we might feel is a sense of relief. The guilt is taken away. We feel lightened, and we smile more. We smile more widely, more broadly. Yeah. And what do we feel when we forgive someone? What do we feel when we forgive someone? Well, that's a harder one to pinpoint, right? Yeah. So we've all gone through life with our ups and downs. We've experienced good times. We've experienced some challenging times. Yeah. And sometimes things happen that we feel that it's unfair. Sometimes we feel things happen to us that we feel that why did it happen to us? For instance, trauma. Yeah, can be physical trauma, can be mental trauma, can be abuse, can be physical, can be mental abuse, can be sexual abuse, can be any one of those things. And when those things happen, we're left with this feeling of, this world is so unfair. Why did this happen? And then we might start to blame, or we might try to blame someone or somewhere. We might even blame ourselves. Well, that's how the brain works. Because when something terrible happens to us, we try and figure it out. Why did it happen? Yeah. And when we can't find an answer, when we feel that what happened was really, really bad, and why did it happen to us? When we can't find an answer, we naturally would blame, right? That must be the cause of it, because we want to make sense of it all, because it shouldn't have happened, right? The bad things, whatever it is, the bad thing, it shouldn't have happened. We're trying to make sense of it all, so we put blame. Yeah. So we put blame there. Well, if something terrible had happened to you, or something terrible had happened to somebody you love, yes, it was terrible. It happened. It happened. Yeah. And it is hard to forgive. It is hard to let go. Yeah. Somebody very, very, very close to me was sexually abused a long time ago, and he held on to the anger, the hurt, the resentment, the shame for more than 40 years before he was finally able to let it go. Even then, it is it's a constant effort to be reminded that you need to let go, because those feelings come back. Those painful moments, the scars run very deep. Yeah. So that person learned how to acknowledge what happened, acknowledge that it's not his fault, acknowledge that what happened was because that the other person was in a very sick state of mind, or very, very bad emotional state. Yeah. And it's just that. It's just that. And to be strong enough to get past that, it takes effort every day. Yeah. Some days are easier, some days are more challenging. All right. So when we hold on to what happened, when we hold on to that anger, that resentment, whatever happened in the past is punishing us now. Punishing us now. That person, whatever that person did, okay, it's wrong. Yes, wrong. All right. However, we are allowing that act to punish us even now, when we hold on to resentment and anger. when we forgive, guess who it frees? Not that person. Right? We don't even have to go to that person there to say that, you know what, I forgive you. We don't even have to do that. When we forgive, it is an internal emotion. Now, what I mean by internal emotion, when you feel happy, you know what I mean, right? When you feel happy, all of us have felt happy before. Where does that feeling come from? Did it come from the outside? No, it came from in here. Right in here. That happy feeling, it came from in here. It could be triggered by something that happened outside. However, the feeling of happiness, that emotion came from inside. All right? So when we forgive, guess what? We're releasing that anger, the resentment that was in here. We're releasing that. Because when we're holding on to anger and resentment, how can we grab happiness, joy, love when our hands are full? We need to let go and grab happiness, joy, love. We need to let go. Yeah. So talk to someone, talk to a professional. You know, that's what we do. We've talked to many people, have come to us, and we've helped them with all the anger and resentment that they have. And it's a constant journey. Yeah, it's a continuous journey. Now, when we forgive, we release ourselves from the suffering that we've gone through for so many years. And one of the things that we forgive is to forgive ourselves for holding on for so long. Because sometimes that happens in our unconscious, that we're angry with ourselves because of the guilt and the shame. Yeah, that's anger. Sometimes that anger is an anger that we have for ourselves, and we need to forgive ourselves. It's not your fault. Whatever happened to you, whatever injustice that was done to you, whatever abuse that happened to you, whatever precious that was taken away from you, not your fault. Yeah? So let go. Let go and grab love, hope, joy, happiness. Yeah. And if somebody around you you see somebody around you suffering and having this anger and resentment, suffering for so many years, help them to let go. Talk. Yeah. You deserve happiness, as anybody deserve happiness. All right. So that's a topic that's very close to my heart, because I've seen it firsthand of what it can do. That holding on to anger and resentment and not being able to forgive, I've seen what it can do, and I see it regularly with the people that come into coaching, the people I meet. I see it regularly, and it's very sad. The power to forgive, who has that power? You have that power to forgive. Yeah, only you in your life. Only you have the power to forgive. So use that power, forgive, and be happy as you so deserve. Love, and let other people love you. Yes, you are lovable. All right? Now I want you to think about the anger that you've been holding on to, the resentment, or there's somebody in your life that you are not able to forgive yet. I want you to think about that and start the journey of forgiveness for yourself. Not for that person, yeah? It's for yourself. Okay? All right. Thanks for joining me on this video, on this journey of being a better version of yourself, of ourselves. Of this journey of loving ourselves. All right? Take care, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.